So when you stop avoiding your inner child wounds, you will start attracting so much better into your life. But what if you avoid healing your inner child wounds? Well, there might be some consequences with that. But in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to stop avoiding your inner child so that you can attract better into your life. Let's go. Welcome to a new video. My name is Tyson, and this is Owning Purpose, helping you to discover your gift and own your purpose in life through personal growth, breaking limiting beliefs, and spirituality. And if those three things resonate with you, let's get on in today's video. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is that you're going to keep attracting the same people the more that you avoid your inner child pain. All right. Now you're probably like, what are you talking about? What I mean is, if you were a child that dealt with a lot of verbal abuse or physical abuse, or maybe you dealt with a lot of guilt or shame around something in your life, and you're realizing that in your adulthood, good job, because you're becoming aware of that. But because you're not doing the work through all of that and you're trying to avoid all that pain, you're then attracting the same type of people in your friendships, at work, in your dating life, because you're not dealing with the root of the pain. All right. Now, I understand pain is a really hard thing, and a lot of people have very, very severe and traumatic experiences. One example that I can give you from my own life is when I was a child, I was in a high school for 4 years at a Christian institution. And as I got older in my adulthood, with my sexuality and me dating certain people and being around certain people, friend groups, events, I started to feel a lot of guilt and shame when I would leave these interesting situations, okay? And I realized that a lot of it came from me being a child. Right? So then from childhood to adulthood, I was carrying all this pain, hanging out with all these people and attracting people who were also dealing with guilt and shame, okay? But in ways that were inner child healing wounds that needed to be healed, okay? So how do we actually start the process of this? Well, we actually have to do what number 2 says, which is be clear on who you are, okay? If we keep avoiding our inner child, we can never be clear on who we are. So what do I mean by this? I mean that for me, I understand that I am a God-like child of God, right? I understand that I am a spiritual being. I am loved. I am happy with who I am. I am allowed to be me, right? But that took a lot of hard groundwork. I don't have to be in shame about my sexuality, or shame of what I'm attracted to, or shame of the people that I hang around, or what I want out of life, because all of those things that were told to me as a child was inner child program. And so now that I'm aware of that, I'm aware of what the pain was, right? Feeling guilt from being in a Christian school or being in a Christian environment, right? The shame and the guilt that came with that, and how I can actually transition my life to be more clear on who is Tyson as a whole being, as a spirit being, not what other people have told me and not what that school told me, okay? Now, number 3 is you can't heal, so you continue to attract a worse life, okay? You continue to basically attract bad environments that you don't want to be in. Okay, so this doesn't mean that you're a bad person. I want you to understand that. I said that in my last video. I don't want you to think that you're a bad person, because you're not a bad person. You're a very good person, okay? And you are doing things with the best intention that you can with what you know. But when you become aware of a lot of the pain that has happened in your life, and you realize that I'm in environments and I'm around people I don't want to be around, and it's because I'm looking for validation or love or worthiness in other people, you are now aware that, hey, that maybe came from I didn't get a lot of love as a child, or I was never the favorite student in class, or I was never the top athlete at my school, right? These are all inner child wounds and things that happen, that they don't have to happen in the home, in the family home. They don't have to happen necessarily in the classroom. It could be any time that you were a child. But when you become aware of these things, now you can do the deeper inner work. Okay, and if you're really getting some value out of this, make sure you smash the like button, because it helps out this channel a whole lot, and other people who are avoiding their inner child and want to learn how to stop doing this so they can create a better life. Now, one of the things I want you to understand is that you're blocking your own blessings by doing this. Okay, anytime that we avoid or reject something that we really need to be paying attention to, the universe, God, will continue to bring that up to us over and over and over again through life experiences. So let's say you are dating someone, because this is the easiest example, okay? Or friendships. Now you keep dating the same different type of people. You keep having the same type of friends, the toxic friends, the dramatic friends, the friends that always pull you down. And you always wonder, why do I keep attracting these people into my life? Well, a lot of these people are reminding me of my parent or whoever it was that took care of you. And so now I am basically resonating with my own experience from childhood that, hey, these people who are coming in feel familiar, so I'm just gonna continue to keep going with it even when it doesn't feel right. Does that resonate with you? Drop a comment down below if that whole example resonated with you, okay? Because here's the problem. We are always attracting who we are energetically. Okay, so when we don't deal with our inner child pains from childhood, and we don't deal with the things that we really were hurting with in childhood, we continue to basically attract those same exact people, but in different bodies, right? So we attract those men that made fun of us, or our fathers or mothers that made fun of us, or whatever it was, being bullied as a child. We attract people who do the same thing because subconsciously our mind is already trained from what people told us in our childhood. So when you go to a job, or you're around friends, or you're dating someone that's saying the same type of things that your parents or someone else in your life that hurt you is saying, it is because you are attracting them subconsciously. Now the question is, how do I stop attracting these people, right? You stop attracting them by understanding these things came from my childhood, and now I can say, okay, I know what I don't want. I know I don't want friends that are dramatic, because my mom was a really dramatic person, and when she was dramatic, she said mean things, and so does my best friend Carol. She says mean things to me, and she's very dramatic. Do you understand? So when you start realizing and putting two and two together, you say, okay, now this is what I want. What I want is to be able to be happy, or what I want is to be able to attract love, or what I want is to be able to attract new friendships. And when I can understand, or when you can understand how to then attract these things, right? You're aware of these things. Now you can begin to start to cut off things that don't align. So when you can say, I'm actually so much better than what Tom or Coach Sammy or whatever told me when I was a kid. I'm actually so much better than the name calling that all those kids called me in school. Now today, I have a great job. Now today, I'm more confident in my body. Do you understand where I'm coming from? When you are not avoiding your childhood, now you step into the power of your own pain. Isn't that good? You start to step into, now I can attract the people that I want. Now I'm clear on who I am. Now I can start to heal to attract a better life. These are the things that most people want, and most people don't attract these things because they don't realize that it comes from them avoiding that pain. Now you might say, Tyson, you don't understand my situation and you don't really get me. Well, I don't get you, and it's okay to not have other people understand your story. The point is that you understand your story, okay? And the point is that you understand that your journey takes time. I posted a video yesterday. I'm gonna do another story time posting up soon, where I'm going to talk about the fact of my own story time and how I actually started the process of my inner work and my inner healing. And when you start to do this, when you really start to get deep down, I mean, you guys can start simple. Just start journaling things. I mean, you can just start writing simple stuff in your notebooks. You don't have to do some extensive whole, meditation or something. I think that the best thing to do in order to stop avoiding our childhood wounds is to start realizing that the people that are in our lives, are they the exact replica of what we dealt with in our childhood? And if they are, and we don't like or want to be around them anymore, we have to learn to understand, I am not that energy now. I'm not a part of what was happening when I was a child. When I was a child. I'm now an adult, and I realize that I want so much more for my life, okay? And you deserve to have more, all right? So if this video resonated with you in any type of way, make sure you smash that like button. I drop videos every single week, about every other day. So I posted a video Sunday. The video should come out on Tuesday, and then Thursday. So I do every other day. It's a new thing that I'm starting. I'm also doing an inner child healing series for the whole month of May. So if you're interested in anything that I said today, please make sure you drop a comment down below or hit the community tab, and you can drop any type of topics or video advice that you want me to create to help you in this inner child healing series. All right. Now this is a little bit of a secret, but next month I think I'm going to do a spiritual awakening series. So if you're just interested in anything inner child or spiritual awakening, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because you are really going to want to hear all the things that I've learned and the tea that I'm spilling about myself, but also to help you to grow and expand and, again, live in your gift, own your purpose in life. Now, Last but not least, if you do want to learn how to own your purpose in life, go down below in my description box and make sure you get my free ebook, The Start to Discovering Your Own Purpose. I have created this ebook for someone who needs to understand or wants to understand how to operate in their gift, okay? For me, this is my gift. My gift is a speaker. My gift is to talk about my own childhood pains and wounds and to share my story and document what it is that I've went through to be able to help someone like you. So again, if this video resonated with you, if you love my spirit, if you love this video, smash that like button. Make sure that you share this video if it really helped you. And most of all, make sure you go down below in the description box and look at all of my resources. I have an Instagram, I have TikTok, okay? I've been doing all different types of content lately, okay, on those other platforms. So if you really enjoyed this, again, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for joining the series. I'm excited. And again, drop your thoughts down below because I really want to hear from you in the comments. See ya.